Welcome to PG Tech. Today I'll be going over the $5 CPU and how it performs in today's practical applications. Let's get right down to it. Alright, so here I have the E6750, and this is like a medium mid-range CPU back in 2008 when it was released. It's a dual-core processor clocked in at 2.66 gigahertz, and I overclocked it for some of this test, and then I have some of it under normal speeds. And you can go to eBay right now and pick this up for $5. See that? There you go. $5, and you can build basically an entire rig around this CPU with a pretty solid upgrade path for around maybe around $150, $130. I have a GTX 650 on this rig, if you can see it right here. And you can put an HD 7770 for like 20 bucks off of eBay on it, and get, 8 gigs of RAM for 20 bucks and just tons of things like that. And you can get a pretty dang good budget CPU gaming rig combo thingamabobber. And that takes me into the benchmarks. So as I said earlier, I did overclocked and not overclocked, and I will list all of the benchmarks after this, what I'm about to say. But there was one thing I really wanted to bring into perspective, and it's on Cinebench. And overclocked at 3.35 or 3.5 gigahertz, it got a CPU score of 169 and a GPU score of 53.08 frames per second. Non-overclocked, it got a GPU score of 47.21 frames per second and a CPU score of 115. So what that means is that since this is a dual-core processor, not a very powerful one at that, it is very bottlenecked. So the max you would ever want to put in here is maybe like a 650 Ti, a 750 Ti, or an HD 7770 or something of that caliber. You don't want to go any higher, or else they'll just be useless. It'll just be even more bottlenecked in your CPU usage, and GPU usage will just go down because it'll be waiting for instructions. The GPU will, because the CPU will take so long to process them because it's a dual core and not even with hyper threading. So that's that, and let's get into the benchmarks. Alright, so after you've seen the benchmarks, you must be pretty damn surprised about how this performed. I mean, it even performed well in Witcher, well, in quotes, in Witcher, given the fact that Witcher is a pretty CPU and GPU intensive game. And I wanted to bring this out there because a lot of people think you need to spend $1,000 just to get some semblance of a gaming computer. And realistically, if you're a budget conscious gamer or builder and purchaser, you can buy used hardware for really cheap and save a lot of money. Like you can get a Q6700 for $30 or $20 depending on if you can find it for a good deal, and that's a lot more powerful than this because it's a quad core, and you can overclock it to about the same, and you'll get a lot better performance. And as I said, solid upgrade path for only a few dollars more, really. So if you're on a tight budget, I would solidly recommend this CPU for $5. You can't get much better. It's a bit. I mean, you go to Mickey D's and you spend $5 to get a burger and a thing of fries. So I mean, for a burger and a thing of fries, this thing performs astonishingly well. Probably better than you do with a burger and a thing of fries. So there you go. This is PG Tech signing out.